Hey everybody, it's Chaymie here and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be restyling and restoring this Genevieve Barbie from the 12 Dancing Princesses. Alright, so before we start with the restyle, let's take a look at her and do a little quick mini review, shall we? So I found her on one of our local doll community groups here on Facebook for a really good price, so I had to snatch her up right away. So she's actually still in a pretty good condition. Her dress is still intact. She doesn't have her crown or her necklace. She doesn't have her box nor Twyla, but aside from that, I think she's still pretty good. Even her hair is actually not that bad. I really loved this movie as a kid, so when I saw her, I was immediately like, yes! So her top is a separate piece, and I really like how they executed her sleeves because it has a hole underneath, so she has wider range of movement when she dances, and that is how some of real performers' outfits are made like that too. So that's pretty neat. So for her skirt, she has these little two peplums and this glittery main part of the skirt, and underneath she has a two-colored little fishnet petticoat. Underneath the main dress, she also have all these wires and lights so she can perform her spin light attack. And her shoes are a pair of pale pink sculpted ballerina flats. Cute! I also really love these hand sculpts that they give to ballerina dolls. They just look so dainty and demure, and it has a movement to them, so it looks really good when you're trying to pose her like she's dancing. So underneath here is the mechanism that makes her dress spin. She also has two AAA battery slots on her legs to power her. Right now there are no batteries in her, so she doesn't work, but the button is here. So let's try to put in some batteries and find out if she still works. Just also want to quickly show off her face as well. So she's very cute. She has sparkly eyeshadow and I love her expression. And I also love how they executed the top with the elastic band going over her neck like a halter top almost, so it keeps the shape. It's very cute and it pulls off the movie accurate look. Okay, moment of truth. Will she work? The button is right here. I'm about to press it. Ooh! Wow, she still works. That's awesome. So cool. And it spins so fast, almost like a helicopter. And that does make a loud noise. Alright, now that we're done with those things, we can start with our restoration and restyle. So her dress shape is a little wonky because of the wires and the lights underneath obviously, so I'm not sure if I can make her dress lay nice and flat. I don't think so, but we'll see. I'm also going to be giving her a new crown, a new necklace. I'm going to restyle her hair and repaint her shoes as well. Since her dress isn't removable and there are wires and mechanical stuff underneath, so we're going to be very careful not to get her wet so that we don't electrocute ourselves. So I'm just gonna prep her hair by spraying with a little bit of water and brushing it out before we wash it. Ah, listen to that ASMR water. So I'm gonna dip her hair in warm water. It's not super hot because I want to retain some of the waves that she already has in her hair. And we're just gonna brush it in between the dips. And then we're gonna take our hair conditioner, lather it up in her hair, and let the hair soak in it for a few minutes, and then we can rinse it off with cold water. Alright, now that the hair washing is done, we're just gonna let her chill out in the back for a little bit so her hair can dry off a little. And while she chills, we're gonna start repainting our accessories. So for her tiara, I'm gonna use this extra crown that I have lying around my doll accessory box, and I've already primed it in white so we can just coat it in metallic gold. So we'll work our way through layers to build up the paint until it becomes completely opaque. And I'm doing the same thing for this necklace that I also found in my accessory box. So for her shoes, I'm referring to the poster of the movie where there's a lot of pinks and golds and overall very shimmery magical quality. So to achieve that, I'm going to be using the pearlescent shimmer paint. And start off with the rose detailing on her shoes. I'm also going to paint the ribbon the same color. Next, we'll move on to green to paint the leaf details. Now let's do the same thing to the other side. Next, I'm going to be using a paler color to coat the entire shoe so that it gives off that shimmery magical quality. They be looking magical! For the final top coat of the tiara, I'm going to be using a deeper pigmented metallic gold. Time for hair! So for her hairstyle, I've decided to reference the promotional images of the movie where it's shown that she just have two bits pulled back on the top near the tiara, so I'm just going to do that. The movie poster and also the promotional images of the doll seems to be rocking that style as well. I'm gonna put the crown on already because we're gonna base the style around it. As usual, let's give her hair a little brush through before we start. So this part is just me trying to decide how much parting of the hair that I would like to pull back and tie. Then after the hair is tied nicely and neatly in the back, we can start styling it. So I'm going to be using a chopstick and a flat iron for this part. So this is a really quick way to get curls if you don't have time to do the whole bobby pins and straw thingy. So I'm basically just going to be wrapping the hair around the chopstick and then clamping it with the flat iron on top. So it's really up to you how long you want to keep it clamped. For me, I like to do just like quick successions on each part so that I don't burn the hair. And also my flat iron is turned down to the lowest heat setting. And I think we've got it. So for the back, I'm already kind of in love with the wavy look that is happening over there, so I'm just gonna leave it as is and just touch up with a bit of gel. And Genevieve is done, so I'm really happy with how everything turned out. Especially the back of the hair. I don't know, I'm loving the back more than the front. I also gave some color on her tiara to match the necklace and her dress. I also gave her a little flower on her wrists because she seems to be sporting that in the promotional images. Alright, so that is it from my restyle and the restoration of the Genevieve doll from Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can also check me out on Instagram at Chaymie Creates for more toy photography. If you enjoyed this video, you can thumbs up and subscribe here on my channel so you get more toy videos in your video feeds. I'm so happy I got this doll and I can't wait to continue the collection of my Barbie movie dolls, hopefully. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye!